What's going on, guys? It's my Lifestyle. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my opinion on the 5 most essential vehicles you need in your GTA Online garage. So this video was actually suggested by one of my subscribers, and I decided why not just do it. I'll give you guys my opinion and tell you what I think is the best thing to have in your garage. So let's go ahead and jump straight into this video. So starting us off with the first vehicle is some sort of supercar. Now, you will probably have your own favorite as well, but my favorite is the ETR1, and I suggest you guys buy this if you have the money. I think it's somewhere around $2 million, and this thing is a beast. I don't know if I'm the only one that notices this, but in the stunt races, this thing has the tendency to kind of be a little bit overpowered in my opinion. Say I'm in first place, I get knocked out, I get back in like 6th, 7th, 8th, whatever. It's actually pretty easy to catch up to other people. So that might just be how I drive in the stunt races, but in my personal experience, this thing is super fast, especially if they allow catch up on the stunt races. So this is obviously my favorite car. Now you could also have the Zentorno, you could have the RE7B, you could have the Taurus, or however you say that. I really do not like that car. It tends to spin out, so I don't like that. It's a really long car. But bottom line, you want to have some sort of supercar in your garage. Moving on into the second car is some sort of sports car. Now my favorite is the LG RH8. This car is free from the social club if you sign up for social club, I believe. And this thing is pretty damn fast. You wouldn't think it just because it's a free car, but it's pretty fast. Believe it or not, it really is. I've seen so many people win races with this car, especially in the stunt races. The greatest thing about this car is, like I said, it's free. All you have to do is pay for upgrades, the engine, transmission, turbo, any cosmetics. The only downside about this car is you actually cannot sell it, so that really sucks. That's a bummer, but there's never really been a time where I've actually wanted to sell this vehicle though. I mean, there's been a couple times where I have multiple of these where I want to sell one, but it's okay because it's good to have one of these in your garage upgraded fully, because this is a great alternative to one of those expensive sports cars. Now some of the other ones that I really do like are the Masacro and the 770. Those are my other two favorite. The Masacro I've had for a while. I actually sold it just a couple weeks ago, but personally my favorite is the GTR for sure. Moving on to the third one is some sort of off-road vehicle. Now this is just an essential in my garage. I love whenever I'm just on the game, I'm bored or just want to chill out, don't really want to deal with doing missions or anything like that. I just drive this thing up to Blaine County or Sandy Shores, climb the mountains out there, and it's just really relaxing to me. I really like this truck. It's pretty big. It's not the best for off-roading, but it just looks absolutely badass. If you guys haven't seen my First Person Friday, I tried climbing Mount Chiliad with this thing, so I'll probably put a link down below so you guys could see that. Not to mention, I had a four-wheeler in the back as well. So this thing's like $375,000, so it's kind of expensive, but you could just get something basic like the Sand King, the Rebel, the Sadler, any truck in my opinion. I really like the Mesa too. You can get that free from Merriweather, or I believe it's like $75,000 on the Warstock website. Now if you really want to go all out with the off-roading thing, I suggest you guys get a trophy truck. Now I have a trophy truck on top of this. I just have this in the city garage right now, just since I drove it down here from Sandy Shores. But the trophy truck is an absolute beast if you can afford it. That thing is probably the best off-road vehicle in the game. Moving on into number 4 is some sort of armored vehicle. Now I have the armored Karuma here. I've had this for quite a while. I've contemplated selling it a couple times just to get money, but I'm so glad I didn't. This thing is a great money maker. Say you need some money, you do heists with it, it doesn't matter. You're not going to get shot up. It's so easy to do missions in this thing. Also, if you just want to cruise around GTA Online in a public lobby, you can cruise around in the city with this and basically have no fear of getting killed unless they have a rocket launcher or sticky bombs. You should be pretty good. But if you're that kind of guy that actually does like going into battle with this thing, it is great. You can shoot out the window. There's a couple like weird spots where it doesn't let you shoot out of the vehicle, which is really annoying. I also don't like the fact that you can't throw sticky bombs out the windows, but that's kind of realistic. There's only a little tiny slit and it doesn't even roll down the window. So this is probably the best armored vehicle in the game. You can get something like the Insurgent. That's great for explosive. The windows are kind of open on that vehicle still, so you could get shot pretty good. You can get shot in the Karuma, but it does take more bullets to get through the windshield. They also have tons of other armored vehicles in the game. Now last but not least is some sort of sports bike, chopper, any kind of bike, whatever your style is. Personally, I like the Body 801. This is probably my favorite next to the Gargoyle. I like using this thing when I want to just speed through the city, go on the highway and everything like that. This is probably my favorite bike to go in first person as well. The Gargoyle, not as much, but I really do like the Gargoyle because that thing is super fast for what it is. So that's basically it for this video, guys. This was my opinion on the 5 most essential vehicles I think you guys need in your garage. Now you just need to save up a little little bit of money, it's okay. You don't have to get the most expensive supercar. You just need something that'll do and something that you like. Also, a sports car is free. Like I said, the LG is free. If you want to go cheap with the off-road truck, you can. You could get the Sand King for about $35,000 on the website, or you could find it down at the beach, which is really cool. Armored vehicles, that's a little bit of a different story. That's pretty expensive depending on what you want. And bikes aren't expensive at all. You're looking from like $5,000 to $20,000 for a bike for a good one. So you don't have to worry about that. That's pretty cheap. And they compete with most of the sports and supercars in the game. So that's like the bare minimum of the vehicles that you need in this game, in my opinion. I really think that you could probably survive with like a sports car and a off-road truck or some sort of off-road vehicle. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 2,000 by August 17th. And anyways, I will see you guys in my next video.